everybody, and welcome back to some more Dominions 5. Ooh, I had my sound really high there. My bad. Here we go. We are back in Agartha. This is the 1v1 with Agartha versus all Middle Ages. This is turn number 25, I think. Checking it. It must be, because it's spring in the year 2 of the Ascension Wars. We finished research in evocation, alteration, and thaumaturgy. Just finishing off the level 1 stuff. And then we're going for conjuration level 4. And why are we doing this? To get Conclave. This one I'm really excited for. Really, really good spell, and we will be analyzing it more once we get to it, of course. And it's really gonna be good against Olm, I think. So I'm excited for it. We need to get to it ASAP, and we will get it next turn. So that's nice, and it's a way to spend the water gems that we have. Ooh. Excuse me. Gemthought has found 3 magic site in Agartha, which is not my province, so why did I site search it? Anyway, we are being attacked in quite a few provinces, so let's have a look at it. In Kodakar, which you might recall is the province where we suspect that there is a disease site. Well, okay, I can tell you that I know that there's a disease site. When I was playing this turn, I did not yet realize that there was a disease site here. And I don't think Olm would know. So, actually, him going in here is pretty good for us, but neither of us are aware of this fact. We hope that he gets deceased on some of his important units. In the Agartha, the one that we just found 3 magic sites in, we are being attacked by some infantry, and we have Gemthought here. So we might actually win this one. I don't remember. Because his Word of Power, which is what he's casting, is killing stuff. He's holding it. Oh, but we must have killed the commander. Haha! Correct. He only had that one Black Lord apparently, and then he got sniped. So, yep. And then we killed 2 Black Blade infantry. So, Oracle of the Ancients, he's down to like no hit points because of his disease. He has like 1 turn remaining. So he paid for himself in that turn at least. In the Giant Spine we're being attacked. This is the Crusher army. They are still damaged. And that's nice. We might damage them a little bit more here. But standard PD can almost do nothing against this Olmish army. They don't lose anything. In the Feral Woods we are being attacked. That's the one where we were just raiding him a little bit, so he's just coming in with a little bit of forces. You know what? I could have PD dumped and kept my army in here. That would have been a pretty cool move. To maybe surprise one of his armies. Let's see, that was that. Then we are attacking him in the Glade Woods. That's up by me. And this is our new big army moving out, and there's just a bit of PD here, so we will be taking that out. Easy peasy. And Glade Woods in Anoria, we are being attacked, raided by Olm, and he has the same setup here with 1 Black Lord and a bunch of infantry. And he will take that one, I think. Yep. In Bitra, we are attacking with our big amphibious army here, but something that I could not have predicted is that Olm PD dumped in here, and he has 2 Black Knights, Black Lords, 1 Black Lord here, 1 Black Lord here. This guy has tough skin, so he's at protection 26 without the buff, and then a bunch of Olmish infantry and stuff. And our army is big, but this is not what I expected at all. We might have a chance here. It's tough to say. We don't have a lot of shot guard, but I don't know, it's like 30 PD in here. We have Legions of Steel going down, which is nice. And here we have what is supposed to not happen, or not supposed to happen, which is that the shot guards are going to absorb the lance charges from these Black Knights. That 24 hit point hit there. didn't do an affliction, which is nice, so if he doesn't get hit more, it's fine. He immediately dies after that, though, so good luck with that. Then we will kill some of these guys, at least, I think. We should be able to kill a few Black Knights here. But already some of our chaff is starting to rout. This is too much pressure for them, they don't like it. And I don't think we have enough elite troops here to hold the line. Now he's hitting some of his own guys with all this arrow fire. And we have Legions of Steel being cast, which is nice. And we do have our Oracle of the Ancients here. A bunch of different leaders at the back. But in the end, I think the Black Lords have probably done enough work. It's not to say. Flying shards, really? And frighten? Okay, but now he's running. And we have troglodytes moving in, that's nice. But they just get cut down again. So now it's looking pretty good, but we've suffered losses. In comes their archers. More breakage, more routing. All more routed. Do we win this? Oh, I thought we lost. Interesting. I was so sure we lost this one. Bidra. The forces were beaten by the defending forces of all. Yes, okay. So what we were seeing here is that had the dice rolled a little bit differently, we could have won this fight. But then we didn't, because the battle report was incorrect. Oh, I thought we lost it. Yeah, okay, so good. That was bad. So he, and the 113 PD here is like, it's between 30 and 40 in PD that he spent on this here. So like several hundred gold. But definitely worth it for just killing my army here with 14 shard guards and Oracle of the Ancient going down. Like this, the PDE probably has cost the same amount of gold as this Oracle of the Ancient, but then you gotta calculate in the rest of the army. So you can't even compare it. Like, he loses a bit of Black Knights, whatever. Well done by him. The first real PD dump of the game. And that means that the PD stays, so we now have 113 PD in here that I cannot easily deal with. An unexpected event has occurred in the Glade Woods, so losing population, gain Earth Gems, and we gain Air Gems. We have a battle in the Glade Woods. From that event, that's some wine men and wine ogres attacking with a wood-henge druid, and we have our army in here, so we should be able to kill these fools. There we go, yeah, okay. Shotgun shining. And the wood-henge druid is like, nope, 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 run away. So that's nice, we didn't lose anything there. A sneaking enemy unit was discovered by patrolling. Okay, so we have now patrolled out the spy that was in the Woods of Weeping. So that's good. Done with him. We had about 67 units patrolling in here to get him out. And now those units are free to move somewhere else. We cannot really deal with these independent armies up here with that kind of merman army. So yeah, we still have trouble with this. It's a little bit sad. Oh well, we can't really claim those provinces, and I can't justify throwing armies away on it without any results. So Gemthor, the Oracle of the Ancients, has died from a disease after winning the battle here, so good on him for doing a final thing for us. Fortress in Sodoth has been completed, so this one has been upgraded. And yeah, anything other of note here in the beginning? We found 3 magic sites in Neotha. So we found a burial mound, and we found this one here, and we found 3 earth gems and 1 death gem. Super good, the best sites we've found so far, and there's no way that we are keeping this province. Like, I think when I was site searching, I'm like, maybe because I had an army here and we were gonna claim Bidra. And then I'm like, okay, we can probably hold this area. And then we lose the army in Bitra and we find this stack of sites, and it's gonna go to Ulm because he has an army right here. And it's just, I'm shaking my head. It's not good. He's pushing me out here in the west. So all the territory that we've claimed is now no longer ours. And the army up here can in no way challenge this army here. So we're gonna claim a little bit of an independent army, independent province up here. Our side churcher will have to flee. And yeah, now comes the big misplay for the turn, which is everything that I have nearby is moving into Kotkar here, which is fine. You know, we're gonna kill this little Olmish army. I don't know where he's gonna go. Probably, I don't know. Doesn't matter. The point is that there's a disease site in here, and we have Roxol, and all these units here are gonna have to roll disease checks next turn. Isn't that gonna be fun? Oh boy. Keep track of disease sites, Keejchen. That is the lesson here. Then in the capital we are getting Ruark's Pact, another Skull Staff. Oh, I must have assigned the one we had. Yeah. Right, for site searching down here. And the Earth Boots. We are casting Attentive Statue in here. So let me check out what kind of spell that is. Attentive Statue. We haven't really cast it yet. But we had a surplus of Earth Gems, and I'm thinking like we can use some more forces because we are being overwhelmed. So I'm gonna summon some of these Attentive Statues here. They're good units, so it's fine. We just need a little bit more stuff. Anything up here? Forging Earth Boots again, so we have more of them, and we have giving a Ring of Water Breathing to Ngugi here, so he can now side search in the water for nature. Getting side searching done here as well. Thought we had a Golem Crafter side searching in the water, but maybe not yet. I think he moved up here, so he would search here. Yeah, that's Pippin. Okay, so we will need another Ring of Water Breathing. I think we are going to be getting one. Well, I might have Pippin just make it next turn, because we didn't have a Dwarven Hammer available. In here, we are now getting a healthy stack of Magma Children. I don't know what critical mass is for them, but 26 is definitely pretty good. More of them, even better. So we will be making, I think, one more before we move out a stack. Or one more round of them. Anything else here to worth noting? Let's see. I think that was most of it. It's like, it's not going well, guys. It is not. Our army here, Pebblehand, moved out. We don't know. There was an army here. We don't know where it moved. It's probably... It ended up, I think, going up towards the north. So he doesn't have the effect that I was hoping, that he would keep an army in Boketon to counter him. He's gonna side search in here just to get it done while he's here, and then we're gonna move him. I think he's gonna go for Summer Bay, but he could also raid along the coast. Yeah. Doodle-doo-doo. Let's just do the next turn. See if we can squeeze it in 30 minutes here with 2 turns. That must be... Now I forgot. I think we were in... look here. That was 25, so let's go for 24. 26. Late spring in the year 2 of the Ascension Wars, we have Ruark's Pact, Attentive Statues. As we've shown, we get a magic site in Velvet Ocean. Let's do the fights first, though. Grain Coast is being attacked. This is just claiming a independent province with some chaff armies. The problem with this army is that I can't fight Ulm with this army, not at all. So I need to do something with it and make some sort of profit off of it. And that's why we're going in here. It's good for mixing in with shot guard, so to take land charges and such. But alone, they have no chance against an Ormish army, and that's why we're doing this here. In Kodakar, we are attacking, and he didn't leave anything behind. There's a scout. So that's fun. That's the disease site province. Here, he's raiding us. I actually put in some PD because there was heavy cav. I'm thinking that they might have a chance of doing something here. And they do some damage. But not to the Black Knights here. I think we might have killed one. Nope. Maybe we gave them some afflictions. And in Blackdale we are being attacked. That is on the fort, right. So he gathered his armies on top of my fort. And now we have the first real siege, I think, happening. These crushers are still damaged. Take some more damage here, and they are not healing. So that's... We are making progress against this army, if nothing else, by damaging the crushers a little bit. But not a lot. We get some Astral Pearls, we lose some province income, and we lose more province income. We are under siege in Blackdale, and our walls are damaged. So the point here, or the good thing here, is that we have these Defenders of the Halls, which all have defense bonus. So that's really nice thing about Agartha, is that the normal troops that I produce, they get defense bonus against this kind of shenanigans. And we're patrolling, alright. And a magic site in the Velvet Ocean, Isle of the Sea Fathers. Right, this one is pretty cool. 2 water gems, which is really nice, because we can use that to get those Orm conclaves that I spoke about. And then the Sea Fathers. Which would have been really good for Orm to get. So I'm happy that he doesn't get them, but they basically cannot do anything that I cannot do better with my basic troops. They have Water Mage level 2, and then they have Priest level 1, and Amphibian. And our Oracles of the Ancient cannot get the Water Mage level 2, but the Orms that we get will be at this level. And they are Priest level 1, and they will have no upkeep. They aren't trashy. Like we could use them and we could build, but I would have to build a fort and then a lab down here. It's just not really viable, is it? Yeah, I'm not doing it. So here we go. Pebblehan is gonna just grab his guys and go for Summer Bay instead of keeping on up the harassment. I want to claim Summer Bay, and I want to use them to claim these 2 provinces over here. Get that locked down. Once we control all of the sea, I'm gonna feel better about starting the real raiding. He honestly probably should have done that earlier. I think taking the throne from him was fine. But then, yeah. Let's have a look at these attentive statues. We have seen those before. Those are the ones that we get for free in our PD. So, they look like this. They have high protection, but not as high. Like a guy made of solid stone with a stone shield. I guess he's slash and pierce resistant, which is nice. But he's not as well protected as a standard Ormish infantry, costing 10 gold. Jesus. It feels bad, man. And he gets extra hit points from our Golem Dominion, which is an Agarthan special thing, which is really cool. Not a lot for these guys, but it's percentage based, so the higher tier golems that we produce, the more we get out of it. We're not casting any more of them in here. Let's check in Kodagar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a disease 2 and a disease 2. Like 10 diseases in Defenders of the Halls. 1 Shot Guard, and oh, I honestly thought Roxel here got. Oh, but he's, you know what? Let's just have him stick around and search. Why not? He has death magic, so I think I'm thinking, oh, that's probably the disease site here, so let's search with him. Brilliant idea, Keejchen. Searching with him in the disease site province. And he's one of those, he's one of our Earth 4 randoms, which is really, really good, and not someone you should throw away. I've moved out this guy here, Pale Fingers, with Earth Boots and a Skull Staff, he has 4/4 in Earth and Death, and he's going to be a side searcher for the rest of the game. And I don't know why, but I gave him Bracelets of Protection and a Black Steel Helmet. Also a sort of a guard, which is fine, but the items shouldn't have gone on him, and probably not even 2 shot guards. Shouldn't. But we could have given him 5 Defenders of the Halls. He will do rather well in the assassinations already. We don't have Horde of Skeletons yet, but he could do that. And he can do Word of Power to just smite the enemies. He can bless himself. He's not going to be in any trouble in assassination. He's also a beast. Right, and does 25 damage. Yeah. Misplay, but whatever. In here we are casting Conclave with our Golem Crafter here, and we're doing Works Pack down here. This guy is on weight. Oh, because he can't really research, right? Yeah, he can't do anything. That's fine. So he's waiting for some help. Why is he carrying gems? I think to be a sort of a gem transporter later. We have Rockeye here moving out now with a big army. And your mom. Is that the first? I think this is the first one I've really named. So your mom is moving out with and I realized, yeah, that we cannot have all of these magma children on one guy. So we need to start moving them out. And we're mixing in with normal troops, but they are up front like this. Don't know why they're offset a little bit, but they are. Attack closest and attack closest. And we'll see how they do in a fight. They're going to take Blue Moss Forest. And Earthfinger's going to come up here and start helping with some logistics. We are going to be claiming Sleepy Mountains here, I think. Looks like. With the Merman army. Just to make sure that... Like, this is a small one. We can definitely claim that one. And it doesn't look like Ulm is interested in going up this way at all. So any provinces that we claim in this general area will just be benefiting us. And that's why I should have claimed it for a long time ago. But he's focusing on my heartland at the moment, which is, you know, that's understandable. He is pressuring me, and I think he feels like he's winning at this point, which is probably a fair assessment. But we are gonna keep struggling and wiggling and being annoying. At this point, he probably controls more provinces than me at this point, I think. A little bit more. It's still sort of even in province count. We see Richard up here. He's still running around site searching. It's a little bit dangerous. I don't know if he has a guard. I don't think he does. Doesn't look like he has a contingent of following him around, which I think is a mistake. You should just put a few guys. I would give him 5 Black Knights as a guard commander thing. That would also conceal his presence. Like, I'm even tempted to attack with a scout or something on him, but the likelihood of getting him is really low. Would be nice to have some sort of spell movement, like a Cloud Trapeze or Teleport or something to move on top of him and just murder him. That would be fun. Let's see, have I touched on everything in here? Let's make sure that I already did. We're being sieged now here, but we can research inside. Fortification, like, it's going to take him several turns to siege it down, so we're going to let him just sit on top of it if he wants. We find magic sites in Isle of the Sea Fathers. Conclave's Forged Skullstaff again, and here Earth Boots again, and then that's sort of it, I think. Oh, I made this Shambler Skin armor, or did we find it? No, we must have made it. And that's a better way of getting water breathing, I think, because it gives us a bit of protection as well, which is nice. So now Pippin here can go into the water and site search. And Ngugi up here is site searching as well with nature. We still haven't found a single nature income. We can have a look at it here. We have found some fire, which is nice. We found plenty of water, and that's really nice because that conclaves costs water gems, and they are super awesome. So water, fire, and earth is something that we really can use. You can really use death gems, And those are the ones that I really want. I want astral, but we are not side searching for astral, so we can't be mad about that. We are side searching for nature, and I would like some nature to, you know, do rings of regeneration for my words are hard, my oracles of the ancients. I know we can't produce them, but like if we could find some sites, we would start building up a storage of them at least, and then maybe even empower at some point. I don't know if these guys can random into a double. Yeah, they can, so I was hoping for that, but we didn't get it. It's very unlikely as well. We should probably have made more of them. They're also decent combat mages, so would have been nice. Would have been nice. In turn 26, and it is looking rather poor. And I think a lot of my mistakes in this game, or the way my approach to the game fails, is because I had already gotten used to the FFA kind of thing where people aren't super aggressive, so you can do a lot more economy build. And I have made a super late game pretender with a super late game build, and the game is almost over in turn 26. So my guard is not even on the board yet, and it's looking really dicey, almost winning. And even if I can maybe win in the super long game, the fact that I'm allowing him to prosper in the early turns will just make him snowball into, like, it's gonna be unlikely. It's really hard for me to recover in this type of situation. But we are gonna keep struggling. As I said, we will never, we won't just give up like this. We still have decent armies moving around. One down here, one up here that got deceased a little bit with a good guy on him though, and we have good mages in here. My whole idea with the magic +2 and then having these earth readers as spammed out, I don't like it, because as combat mages these guys are shit. If we go into a cast here, what can they do? They can't really do anything. I mean, I could go in and just have every one of them cast a lesser earth elemental, and we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. That was a bad way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then okay. So here's 6 and here's 9 total. And then when they do one earth elemental, they will then have some reinvigoration and stuff going on, so they will go below 100, and then they could cast another earth elemental. So I could spam out 18 earth elementals, but they are just not good against Almish infantry because they hit like trucks. And the cool thing about earth elementals is that they have regen, but they would die before they have the chance to really regen, at least the smaller ones. So I don't think that's the play. The other thing you can do with them is to go in here and say cast summon earth power, and then give them 1 earth gem. So for 1 gem, this guy is now in an earth 2 with reinvigoration 4 in a combat, and with earth 2 in a fight you could then script Earth Might, which is fine, and Flying Shots is at least a little bit better when they're Earth 2, and then they can do them more. But Flying Shots doesn't do anything to Olmish infantry at all. So it's like Earth Might is decent, but we should get this Strength of Giants thing later. So then that becomes sort of irrelevant. Earth Grip is for a single target, and it has range 20. Yeah. Fists of Iron. It's a decent spell, but it's melee. The real point being that if I had built my Dominion differently, I should have, or maybe I should have just, despite having this Dominion, just accepted that Golem crafters are just better in every way. Like, they can go to Earth 3, and then they're the Legions of Steel guys, which means that we could take my Oracle of the Ancients off of Legions of Steel duty and have them cast other things with their good paths or anything, like, and they can do, like, the golem crafters are really good. Like, they would start with summon earth power, and then they could do phoenix power if we give them fire gems, which is nice. Go to fire 2. But if nothing else, they have the geyser down here, and they have fire spells, which are better against Ormish infantry. And they will get more spells later. We don't have the perfect research for them right now, but just the fact that they can go to Legion of Steel without me spending gems means that I should have mixed a lot more in to my build early on, and I have started doing them so that we have some for when the battles start. But I should do it. I should have done it more earlier, and I'm learning this now as we are about to lose the game. But we'll try to turn it around. It's turn 26, and this is the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you are enjoying. Stay tuned for more of this 1v1 coming up. Bye-bye.